head down on me. You know, it's like I've got some issues that go way back to when I was a kid. That when someone is trying to intimidate me or bully me, I defend myself. For a long time in my life, I didn't. And when I realized that I would, I said to myself that I would never allow anyone to do that to me ever again. And so when he did that, or it's just like this wave of emotion that comes into me, and it's worse with physical contact. Like Bigfoot Silva did the same thing to me, and if you watch the weigh-in photos, you can see how just disturbed I am. I'm like just like doing my face off, and I'm like I'm mad because it's like he got in my face. So it takes me back to when I was a kid, when I used to get picked on all the time. So but this time there was physical contact. So as soon as he made contact with me, it just like throws me back to Louisiana, and then I just kind of react because I'm not going through that stuff again. I remember, being so sad, wanting to get away from places because they just had bad kids and bad people that would do stuff that just it made no sense, but they did it. They find a target and they kind of just keep picking on you, and that was me.
Have you gone back and watched the video?
Yeah, I did.
What is your reaction?
You know what? I don't like it. I think it's very sad. It's not good for the sport. We've apologized a million times to the MGM Grand and to the UFC and everyone else, and our families. They can't be proud of it. One thing I do know about Jon is he has a great family, as I do. My parents and my mom and them. Our parents don't deserve for their kids to be acting the way we did yesterday. We were raised better than that. With that being said, I can't promise you that if that happened again, I would not react in the same way, because at a point you just kind of it just happens. It's a reaction. And as a fighter and as a man, first and foremost, I would expect Jon to react in the same way that he did if I was to push him, as I would have if he was to push me. So it's just one of those situations that escalated way too fast, and it's not proud, but as fighters and as men, I'm pretty sure if that happened again, we would do the same thing.